Hello guys, this is Shantae with Brown Sugar Talks. I'm having a hard time this morning, but cuz I just figured some things out and but I wanted to have like a different type of Man Crush Monday, I guess. I want to send shouts out to DJ Khaled. I'm like, man, come on. Like, he out here supporting, what is it? Bad Boys for Life. I think that's dope. And so it's good to see Will Smith and Martin together and Martin looking so good. Like, it is like all of them looking good. So that's it right there. Like, it's like, make sure you still eating your vegetables. Make sure you're going to the doctor. Make sure you're checking on yourself. Make sure you're drinking some good nut milk. Meaning almond milk. Okay. I'm not trying to make any jokes, but I'm serious. It's like, yeah, make sure you taking care of your well-being and everything, because that is what matters. That is what matters for the most part. Like, you want to be sure that everything for yourself is going right. That's the whole thing. It's like, that's all. I have realized that for whatever reason, the people that follow me is like, it's part of abuse. Like, it's a part of when I was in a first relationship with somebody and they were abusive. So all this time I've been thinking I'm getting away from him. And what they do is they continue to follow me in some kind of way with people, I guess maybe bribing people, telling people stories about me, different things like that. So at this point, since I lost everything, I realized that was what the guy was going through. So he lost his apartment because he didn't have any furniture in the apartment. Then he lost, he was trying to get a car, so I was driving him back and forth. And so I was actually the one that was like actually helping him, as far as like trying to get established and all this stuff. But he kept getting mad at me because I didn't want to be in jobs where people were being rude and mean to me, not knowing that I was coming home to the same situation. I never gave him money. He took back something for me, like he took back a one of those those water purifiers for the faucet one day, and I asked him where the money was. He had actually taken the money. And that was the thing. I did not know that he was using drugs. At the time, I didn't know the drug was that serious. So, it was a lot I didn't know. I was young. So, fast forward to now, and I'm thinking about every time I got pregnant and somebody tried to get over on me, or when I lost the baby and I was in the hospital and all this different stuff. And I'm like, where did it start? Who is it that I have to talk to in order for me to be like, I need to take action right now. And right now it's a time for action, because like I said, my son's life is being affected. My life is being affected. And it's no reason for me to be in this position. Especially when things were taken from me, such as my work, my talents, all the things that I built for myself, my curriculum, all this different stuff. So that's it for me right now. Like, it's like, that's where I'm at. I don't know if the first school, I don't know if they had issues with that. I don't know if it was the people there. I just know it was one woman that was there, and she just would always have an issue. And I didn't know her at all. She would see me come in. I would be dressed, but I used to work at a good store, so I had the clothes. So I would be dressed nice, and it would be like that's it. That was her main objective, was to look at me up and down and talk about me to other people. And I would be standing right there listening to her. I would just see her look at me and let her say what she had to say. Then for the people to want to physically come to harm me, that was like the biggest part. It's like, why would they want to come physically harm me? When the one guy got abusive and I didn't do anything to him, that was like, what is this for, you know? So then that was the pattern. Everybody, I wasn't doing anything to anybody, and they would continuously come and have something mean to say or whatever. And that was him. That was his abusive situation. It would be like, you could talk to him and he would just fly off. I couldn't trust anything that he would say to me, because one thing that some abusers do is like, say for instance, you in a situation where you crying and your heart is breaking and all this different stuff, they'll start crying too, or bring up a story about themselves. Like, and I suffered through this not only through him. I had already been suffering through this from my aunties, my mom. They would do the same thing. So something might happen where they may have hurt you, or, you know, they took something from you or whatever. And so if you sitting in front of them, they'll give you a complete sob story. Once they get what they want, they face clear up and they walk away, because all they really wanted was the money in the first place. With them, with the men, you start to notice all they want is for you not to tell them that they hurt you. So once they hurt you, they'll start crying and bring up a bigger story than what it is, you know what I'm saying, than what it is that you said. So not only that, they'll also, you know, as far as taking all my stories and then putting them in front of me, it's like, well, they pick the worst parts. They never pick anything that's positive. They find all the negativity and say, well, this is what it is. You know, this is what this is. This is what she want us to do. This got to be it. That's it. It's always that's what it always is. It's like that was what it was, you know. And so that's why I keep telling everybody, what you're doing right now, you know, I don't really say anything. I just look at them, because they are continuing the abuse, and that's the whole thing with the government people. They doing the same thing. They have the same pattern. It's like, okay, well, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. And so that was the whole thing. It's like, I don't know how else to tell you about it. I don't know how else to explain it to anybody. I don't know. Shad Santiago. Oh my God, I love him because he has such a beat up perspective, you know, like, cause sometimes I do think I actually got to a point where I wanted to fight one of the people, because I knew that she was reading a message from my phone, you know. I'm like, how she get my messages? You know, how do you have my messages? Like, what's wrong with you? And so I'm just like, what's going on? You know, we in a meeting and she out there, ho. It's like, I don't even know why ho would be a part of the situation. So like I said, they took everything that was negative, none of the positive, none of my work, none of what I was. And then they encompassed it into a whole situation of just like, now she's the bully. I know she a bully, because it's like, I'm not a bully. Like, I've never been a bully. Unless I had to defend myself. And then it's like, that's what they were doing. Like, they'll take parts of something like where I had to be mad at somebody or protect myself. Then now it's like, oh no, she is, yeah, that's who she is. It's like, no, that's not who I am, you know? So, anyway, that was it right there. It's like, it just, I don't know. I know it's planned abuse. It's not correcting anything. It's not whatever. They plan it. They plan to be up to say something or say I can't have something or anything like that. So it's like, that's what they wanted. They wanted control over me. So they wanted to control the situation so that they can therefore try to make me feel a certain way about it, or, you know, be held back by it or whatever. And it can only be done that way if you had a problem with me in the first place. You understand? Like, I feel like the only way you could come up with anything like that for somebody is if you had a problem with them in the first place. And if I've never done anything for real to anybody or really been around any people, how do you have an idea of what to do or how you want this to go? That's why I say sometimes people show you how things hurt them. They not really trying to, it ain't no way for them to want to hurt you. They don't know what's going to really get to you. So they set up things that'll hurt, that will hurt themselves, right? That's why I wrote out things that would hurt me. So to come back and be like, oh yeah, we gonna hurt her, that's kind of fucked up. Cause then I was like, well, yeah, we gonna hurt her. We gonna do it. This we gonna do. It's like, no, why would a person want you to abuse them? I'm not into no S&M dominatrix type shit. I ain't into that. You would have had a history of it from me, But over all these years, y'all actually would listen to somebody so that they could come and harm me. I don't even think that's it. It's like, what did that person tell you for you to have this type of information in the first place? Was this person following me the whole time? How did this work out? Because in the end, if you were actually coming to destroy my life, you're a stalker. If that was the whole purpose, was like so that you could destroy my life, you are a stalker. Any part of it. To continuously do that to me, is wrong. And to have my information or the stories about other people that hurt me so you could try to make me feel like I hurt you. No, that's not what happened. I never did any of the things these guys do. None of it. So that's why it's like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on? And who has the information? And nobody even saying, well, this is why, why would you tell the person like, no, no, that's not what you do. No, that's not her. No, she is not abusive. No. I'm not doing this. No. I'm not saying this to her. No, I don't know her. The only person I ever heard say I know was me and my son were at a digging thing, or educational function. And the girl, she walked up and she said hi. And when she walked away, she said, I told him. I'm not saying that to her because I don't know her. She said, I don't know her. And then to try to include all these people with new names. Like I'm supposed to know them. Like it's better if she don't know nobody. That's abuse. Y'all have continuously abused me since 2007. Since I left this man. Since I left him. I don't want nothing to do with these people. This whole time in my mind, I'm thinking, Shantae, get your life together. Shantae, you doing good. Shantae, keep moving. Shantae, keep doing you. Keep going forward. Keep whatever, right? And this what I end up with. Oh my God. So, anyway, this is my whole shout out today. And I say be sure about the people that you let in your life. Because all of them have been like either, none of them have been something that I've been like, oh yeah, this a good look on me. Yeah, this a friend right here.